In a small village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a young farmer named Ethan. He inherited a small plot of land from his father, where he cultivated crops to sustain himself and his family. Ethan was known for his diligence and determination, traits instilled in him by his father since childhood. One sunny morning, as Ethan tended to his fields, an old man approached him. The stranger had a weathered face and wise eyes that seemed to hold the secrets of the world. "Good day, young man," the old man greeted Ethan with a warm smile. "Good day to you, sir. How may I help you?" Ethan replied politely, though he was curious about the stranger's visit. The old man gestured towards the fields and said, "I couldn't help but notice your dedication and hard work. But tell me, have you ever considered planting a seed and watching it grow into a mighty tree?" Ethan chuckled at the simplicity of the old man's suggestion. "Sir, I've been farming these lands for years. I know all about planting seeds and nurturing them into bountiful harvests. But thank you for your advice." The old man nodded understandingly. "Of course, young man. But remember, there's more to life than just working hard. Sometimes it's about having faith and patience, like a seed waiting to sprout." With those words of wisdom, the old man bid Ethan farewell and continued on his journey. Ethan shrugged off the encounter, focusing on his work as usual. However, the old man's words lingered in his mind, stirring something within him. That evening, as Ethan sat by the fireplace, he couldn't shake off the feeling that there was indeed something more to learn from the old man's advice. He decided to embark on a new experiment, one that would test his patience and faith. The next morning, instead of sowing his usual crops, Ethan carefully selected a sturdy acorn from the forest floor. He dug a small hole in the corner of his field and gently placed the acorn inside, covering it with soil. Then, he watered the spot and waited. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, but there was no sign of any growth from the spot where Ethan had planted the acorn. His neighbors began to question his sanity, mocking him for wasting precious time and resources on a futile endeavor. However, Ethan remained undeterred. Every morning, he would water the spot and tend to it with care, his belief in the old man's words unwavering. He knew that beneath the surface, something miraculous was taking place, even if it wasn't visible to the naked eye. Finally, after months of waiting, Ethan noticed a tiny green shoot emerging from the soil. His heart swelled with joy as he realized that his patience and faith had been rewarded. Over the years, the small shoot grew into a mighty oak tree, its branches stretching towards the sky in a testament to Ethan's persistence. The villagers marveled at the sight of the majestic tree, its roots firmly anchored in the same soil that Ethan had once toiled upon. They realized that there was indeed a valuable lesson to be learned from Ethan's perseverance, that sometimes the greatest rewards come to those who have the patience to wait and the faith to believe. As the years passed, Ethan's oak tree became a symbol of hope and inspiration for the entire village. Whenever they faced challenges or setbacks, they would look to the towering tree and remember the lesson of the persistent seed, that with dedication, faith, and patience, anything is possible. And Ethan, the humble farmer who dared to believe in the power of a single seed, continued to tend to his fields with the same diligence and determination, knowing that the greatest harvests are not always measured in bushels of grain, but in the lessons learned and the lives touched along the way.